Welcome back to the BroadStrokes podcast. I'm depressed.
Great. Why are you depressed? You were just sounding happy before we pressed that record button.
Oh, I wear a mask with a smile.
Is that so?
For hours at a time, yeah.
This is not a bit he told me about. He just started doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, dream. You know, Ian, this is off topic already, because our first topic today, ladies and gentlemen...
It's not off topic when you didn't start a topic.
Yeah, that's a good point. Our first topic was actually Boris the Goat, but you know, y'all are going to learn about Boris the Goat, because Landon wants to talk about, what was it, Dream? Yeah. I looked up his channel because I was curious. You know his most recent video?
His face reveal?
No, he's going to Antarctica.
Based.
Like, unironically, I know I shouldn't do this, but we're going to Dream's channel on YouTube.
Nuclear warfare? China arming Russia?
I don't care, man. There's so many threats of nuclear warfare on the stupid news right now. It's whatever. Talk, Len. Speak. Fill air.
Oh, yeah. Doc Mush, Rainbow Six? Okay.
We're not talking about him again. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, I do like to mention, probably after this comes out, you'll realize that our channel has actually underwent a image rebranding.
We are?
You're the one who...
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to change it to some other... We're going to remain the same name, but someone had brought up the point that we're called the BroadStrokes podcast, and our emblem is a paintbrush.
Well, we thought that was clever.
Yeah, but we're not actually an art podcast. We've only talked about destroying the Mona Lisa a few times.
Wait, but we did talk about art suspicious amount of times. We talked about Bob Ross, the second video.
Yeah, you have a point. Why didn't Dream wear a green, overcoat when he was in Antarctica? Wouldn't that make sense?
Because he's stupid.
Well, yes. His face reel has 55 million views.
I mean, what did you expect?
I remember the outcry people had after he revealed his face.
Yeah, everyone called him ugly.
He's not even that ugly. He's just a normal-looking white dude.
I know, if you saw him on the streets, you just think he's just some dude.
I've seen 3 people like him at the gas station before. What kind of irks me, though, is the whole cheating scandal.
What cheating scandal?
Or he did an exploitation of RNG.
That one.
Yeah, that one. No, he didn't cheat on his wife.
If he even has one.
I remember one of our previous guests, or our only previous guest, Braden, was an avid defender of Dream, even after the evidence came out that he was a cheater.
That you probably use mods?
Yeah, he used mods. I think that it was something along the lines of, we are more likely to see the heat death of the universe in the next year than Dream was to win that speedrun the way he did.
Yeah, but who even cares at this point?
No, I mean, his channel's not dead. He's getting crazy views, but, I mean, these numbers kind of show, before the whole cheating thing, it was like, what is that? Or, let's say before the face reveal, his last one had 30 million views.
Yeah, and it's gone down by, a fourth.
Yeah, I mean, it's at 4.5 million views right now. And, I mean...
From a video from a month ago.
Does his videos have good production quality? Is there good edits?
I don't know. I don't watch Dream.
No, I mean, when I was, maybe a year or two ago, I watched, the original Manhunter ones.
Yeah.
Because that's an idea that pre-existed Dream by millennia. Me and my friends did that crap. We'd get
but he put it in video and then used it to capitalize on the opportunity.
Yeah, you know what? I think Dream, before the cheating thing, was a fine YouTuber, right? He's one of the best Minecraft YouTubers. But as with everything, the fan base is what kills it.
Yeah, and you can say that. What about Puppet Mimos? He had a wholesome fan base.
He did.
Except for how they kept trying to dox.
They did?
People and stuff. Or no, apparently they gave a lot of death threats to his, what? He kept giving death threats to his new girlfriends.
Yeah, that's probably not appropriate. I was just saying to face towards the mic so we get better quality.
Oh.
But that's okay.
You face away from the mic so that you're not, destroying everyone's ears permanently.
How's this sound, folks? I'm not even that loud.
Yeah, you are. Do you listen to yourself?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why would I want to listen to myself? How could anything good as that? We already mentioned him by name. We're going to talk about Boris the Goat, whose name wasn't actually even Boris.
No, he had an inbred redneck name. Cletus
and or Boris, which is the better name.
Yeah, but I kind of want to take back that name.
He doesn't deserve the name, does he?
Yeah, he just kind of sucked. He just headbutted everyone and.
He was a goat.
Well, yeah, he was a goat.
He wasn't greatest of all time. He was just a goat.
Yeah,
like
he wasn't a goat that was the goat, but he was a pretty bad goat.
I don't know. Why did we even get a goat?
Because somebody wanted a goat, and then we got it, and then that person didn't want the goat, and then the goat.
And then we got stuck taking care of it.
And then the goat died.
Well, there's more to the story, I think, than just... I can tell you're resentful about the goat. Let's give some detail.
Okay, the goat probably died from snakebite.
You poisoned it.
I didn't poison it.
Are you sure?
This is slander.
Okay, we can get back to the potential poisoning of the goat.
What?
Let's start with its infancy.
I didn't even see it.
When did we get this goat? How many years ago?
I don't remember.
It was like 4 years, wasn't it?
Not that long ago.
Don't
Jesus.
Because
I was in school with you.
I was... Yeah, so
definitely not 4 years.
Okay, 2
ago.
years.
Was I a freshman?
Yes. Because
Oh.
2 years ago, I would have been a junior. So you would have been a freshman.
I guess. I don't remember.
In roughly 2 years. Maybe even 3. 2 or 3 years, right?
I would say 2 or 1.
Somewhere in the range of 1 to 3 years. That's what we agree on, folks. That's what is correct. And we got this goat because I don't remember who it was. And if we remember, we're not going to say their name because they're going to probably hear about this. They got a goat. And we got stuck taking care of it. Everyone got stuck taking care of this stupid little goat. We had to go out early in the morning and we didn't milk the goat. We gave the goat milk.
I
milk
actually
the goat.
didn't do that at all.
Really?
Actually.
I did.
Well, you know what? You had fun, and I could just chill.
No, that goat sucked, man. He wasn't so bad when he was young. He was really cute, you know?
Yeah, and then he grew horns and then turned mean because he was in a hostile environment with the birds.
Also, he had massive balls.
Yeah. You ever see that video of like a sheep running?
Yeah, it's like that. I've never seen the video, but I can picture the...
It's not. I'm not. It's like the skin was flapping and stuff.
Oh, well, no, Boris, they were dragging. And that's probably the only funny thing about him, really. Otherwise, he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he has like a fat guy. Oh.
And whenever you'd go to feed him, what you had to do, like I think it was twice every day when he was really young, he would kind of... Because I thought he was first like rubbing against you like, to be friendly, but after he grew his horns, I realized what he was trying to do. He was trying to like murder you or maybe just hurt you. Because he would like attack your shins with his little horns, which weren't little. He didn't get them to grow very long because he died. But
Yeah.
before he was killed brutally by Landon, he attacked people
Slander. I'm
No.
gonna send you to court live on the podcast.
I don't think anyone killed the goat. I don't think anyone cared enough to kill the goat.
Yeah, he was just foaming at the mouth.
So yeah, he got up some poison, or maybe
We live in a very venomous snake environment.
I killed a snake 2 days ago. Actually, when I was down there.
I was gonna say, cool story.
No.
You killed a snake
I
once.
know we're getting off topic, but to illustrate how bad it is, it was really cold here the other day, and even then there was still a snake that was kind of just chilling.
Yeah, but it was warm before.
Yeah, it was a water moccasin. We flipped over a board, and there he was. I was like, okay, I'm gonna kill you, and I speared him with a shovel, which is the colloquial way of murdering snakes.
Wow, you're using some of that English vocab.
Thanks, bro.
Your rhetorical devices.
That was just a word. That wasn't a rhetorical device.
Yeah, it is. Colloquial is a rhetorical device.
Is it really?
Yes.
What's the difference between... I'm so dumb, I don't forget what they're even called. The different kinds of evidence.
Evidence?
Evidence, yes.
What do you mean by different
Well,
types of evidence?
Or to support your claim.
like primary source?
No, not primary source, secondary. Ethos, pathos.
Oh, that stuff is just meant to convince you. That's not
Yes.
evidence at all.
Well, what is evidence? It's meant to convince you or to prove a point.
Well-
Ethos can be considered evidence against you.
No, ethos is a reputation of a dude to use to get someone to convince someone of something.
The big three, ethos, pathos, and logos, are all to portray a point, correct?
It is to convince you of something.
Yes.
It's not. It doesn't have to prove a point at all. It could just be buy a toothpaste. It's not proving a point. It's just they want you to.
Well, it's trying to prove a point. It's trying to prove that we have the best toothpaste, and you should buy our toothpaste.
I mean,
In that example.
okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means they're just trying to convince you.
What I was
of
going to ask
something.
you is, because you're in English class right now, there's two other ones. What are they?
What logos, pathos, and ethos. Like
Yeah, there's 2 more.
those are the only 3.
Nope.
What are you on about?
I'm telling you. Logos. That one.
And
Kairos. Okay.
Okay, well, what's that?
Let's see.
That's also just one more.
I thought there were 2 more. Focus on perfect timing, timeliness, appropriate tone, structures last time. That's very specific, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like that's also just mixed in with the others.
Let's see. I mean, this cool triangle is only 3 of them though, so maybe
Because
you're
it's the
right.
only one that people care about.
So how do you feel about this toothpaste? Now that we're talking about
it works, I guess.
Okay. Are you what kind of toothpaste do you use?
I do use. I think I use Colgate.
Colgate. Yeah. That's just.
It's just.
This is a dead topic. No toothpaste. Back to the board story.
Toothpaste is, pretty good if you don't want yellow and rotten teeth.
You spit it out, or you just like swallow it?
You're not supposed to swallow it.
Really?
Doesn't it tell you specifically?
Maybe. Do you floss?
Yeah, I can do it right now.
No. No, that's cringe. Do you floss in your teeth?
Not that much. I don't even
Oh.
have a floss, so that's why I use mouthwash, though.
I take very good care of my teeth because I'm terrified of getting some kind of infection.
Infection?
Well, it is kind of an infection. When I was young, I went about 3 years without brushing my teeth because I just didn't feel like
no
doing
one
it.
told you to brush your teeth?
I just don't think anyone knew I wasn't brushing my teeth. So I just didn't brush my teeth, and then I went to the dentist's office one day.
He's never asked for toothpaste. That's weird.
Well, Kaylee was also using the toothpaste. But we went to the dentist one day, and they were like, you know how they floss your teeth for you?
Yeah.
And you know how somebody takes a little bit of blood?
No.
Well, even now when I really brush my teeth, I'm sure everyone who will listen to this will get this. Because they push down hard on your teeth, and that busts through the in-between part of it, you're going to bleed, probably. Unless you just have crazy good gums. But they were doing that, and I tasted so much blood in my mouth. I was like, that probably isn't good. And you know that little straw they put in your mouth to take out like liquid?
Yeah.
It was red going out. So
wow, these are some based dentist stories.
So this dude walks in like, do you smoke? And I'm sitting there, I think I'm like 13.
Yeah, 12 packs a day.
It's like, because you look like you've been smoking for 30 years. I was like, what?
Yeah, I smoked some candy.
And they were like really just worried about me because they're like, this can kill you. And I was like, oh, okay. Being a little scared kid. And then from that day, I brushed my teeth twice a day, and then I floss.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. That's a good moral of the story. Brush your freaking teeth, or it's not good.
Let's see. What do I do? Or my worst dentist story, I guess.
Worst dentist story.
Yeah. I had to put in silver teeth in the back of my teeth. I vividly remember seeing a drill when I was young.
Dentist has never bothered me.
It's not like dentists bother me either.
No, I was just wondering if you had it. I was gonna.
I don't have PTSD from a drill.
Dentist.
I don't just like look at a power drill like, oh,
It just starts shaking. I remember, that I don't know what the procedure's called, but where they like space your teeth out because they're too close together or too far apart.
putting on braces.
I think it is braces, but they set it a certain way, right? They set mine off by a little bit. You weren't around for this, but I could fit an entire normal-sized straw through my teeth. My front 2 teeth.
Wow.
They really messed up.
You look like SpongeBob.
Yeah, I did. Except for the skin color. That's where you beat me.
Oh. Yeah.
Speaking of, I think next episode we'll unveil... We could use the fan art as the thumbnail.
Okay. Unveil what?
Well, we could use that as the thumbnail. Well, we have fan art. A singular fan art.
Yeah, no. Our 12 viewers we get on YouTube.
Yes, one of them has decided to very generously draw us. Kind of racially motivated, but it'll be a funny thumbnail. And, seeing as we're the race that they're depicting, I think it's okay if we say that we give them the pass. I give you the pass. Now you say it.
I give you the pass to what?
Well, to racially draw you.
Oh, yeah, I mean, sure. I don't want you drawing me as a black guy, so...
Well, why?
Because it just wouldn't... Because it
Is
isn't
there a
me.
reason?
I'm not black. That's the reason.
Mhm.
I think that's pretty valid.
That's a pretty fair reason. I was hoping to pressure you.
That's called fan art blackface.
Is that racist? Is it racist on your part?
Well, I'm not drawing it.
No, but you're the character they're depicting. In modern times, you got to be careful.
It shouldn't be my fault. I'm not endorsing it.
It's like the canceled Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because he killed a lot of people, so I think he should rightfully be canceled.
I mean, does he have a Twitter profile? Does Genghis Khan, is he on Twitter?
But you can search it up.
Let's see.
Wouldn't surprise me. There's a Twitter profile for like anything.
I spelled that wrong. I didn't know it was spelled like that.
Genghis Khan is actually how they pronounce it too.
Okay. Let's see. At Genghis Khan. I don't think this is...
Bro's name is Ronnie James Dio.
What is he... This is in Spanish.
Oh my god. Oh.
Some protest.
He's using the BroadStrokes PC email to go on Twitter.
Oh, crap.
I'm just kidding. You're not on anybody's
Good.
email.
I trusted you. You know, you don't look like Genghis Khan.
Oh, really?
Let me go to... Give me a second.
You clicked on one of his sons or dad.
Did I?
Yeah, you didn't even click the right guy.
I did on purpose. This is me with like the squatty potty. It's just a picture of... Is this Genghis? Yeah, this is Genghis Khan on a big chair, posted. He's
Doesn't he have one of the biggest statues too? It's in Mongolia.
Genghis Khan. That's... How do you say that word?
Chinggis.
Chinggis?
Yes. Genghis Khan is a title, not his actual name.
Say it now, Landon.
He's trying to be racist.
But let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, into the story for the Boris. He's dead, and we put his skull in an ant nest because we wanted the This is after he's dead. We didn't torture him with an ant nest. Don't cancel us.
He wasn't alive while that happened. He was long dead.
Yes, he was dead for a good while, and I mean I think it's more honorable this way, right?
Yeah, we preserved his skull.
And we have it in a... Where is it now?
Cremated. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's cremation by small little danger insect, right?
No.
Not really. I'm trying to be kind about this, but we desecrated his corpse for a cool skull.
Okay, but we transitioning? Is
Yes,
there going to be any segue?
Let's transition off that topic before Peter kills us.
Transition faster than a train.
Oh, pardon? Say that a little louder for the
Or
microphone.
than a train.
A train?
Departing.
Departing. Yes. Now, Lana, this is a topic I don't know about near and dear to your heart, but it is there. Your original, I almost said original OG YouTube vids. I'm writing this. He wrote my OG YouTube vids B4 is in B and the number 4 deletion. Tell us about that, Len.
Okay.
For the people who might know of your channel.
For the one French guy who subscribed to my channel.
Accidentally.
He didn't accidentally. I went to his channel and commented some random thing on this weird Minecraft video. I don't even know what it was about. Okay, so I actually got a few subscribers because I impersonated Vladimir Lenin, went to a hardcore communist video and said some communist thing, and they got a bunch of subscribers.
Including the French guy?
I don't think him. I think he was there for the meme.
I don't think he speaks any English.
That's why he liked the memes. It was a universal...
He went through so much effort to like understand what you're saying. He transcripted your words and then he pasted it into...
you mean the Minecraft meme video where it said that my redacted must have fire aspect 2 because it burns when I pee.
Yes, you're redacted. What was the other one about like Remy from Ratatouille joining?
Oh my
ISIS?
god!
Remember that one?
that one was so cursed.
I love that one. That was my favorite.
I know. I found some random Remy short, and it just the ending. I thought that was a great idea because there was a bunch of rats going to war, and I had some terrorist speech in the beginning.
And the funny thing about that is it got copyright struck.
Yeah, by a random song.
Was it even in the video?
No.
I didn't think so.
So I got copyright striked for a stupid quote unquote song because I took a speech from an Arab dude. I don't even think it was a terrorist. I think it was just some prince.
So we should probably stop calling them terrorists.
Yeah, okay. I took an Arab dude's speech.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I added Allahu Akbar sound stock.
Allah Akbar isn't necessarily a terrorist call. It just means, was it praise be to Allah?
It just means...
Allah is great, I think.
It just means God is good.
God is great.
Yeah.
Good.
Great. I mean, Allah just means God.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, is there any other reasons you deleted these videos? Why are they gone?
It's almost like I don't want to get canceled for anyone finding those videos.
I don't think anyone would cancel you for your beautiful works of art.
The one with the N-word.
That's true, I forgot about that one. That one's really funny, though.
I mean, now everyone knows about it, but
Yes.
they won't find it.
It sounds very threatening.
It's been purged.
This is kind of a funny time to reveal this, but I had a feeling, because after you made these, you said one day you're going to delete them. So what I did is I downloaded them. I'm not even joking. So I'm going to re-upload them on my channel.
You're joking.
No.
Okay, then show me right now.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah.
I hope they're on this phone, because this is a new phone. Crap, they may be lost to history.
The only one I would ever actually want to bring back is the terrorist one.
What, should get copyright struck again?
Yeah. Duh.
On my channel?
Not like I'm making any money.
This new phone has killed those videos. They were actually lost to time.
Wow.
I had them saved to the bottom of my roll.
You got rid of the,
Well, my phone broke.
Oh.
This is the same one that had the fallout shelter on it.
But you don't have the, SIM card to,
No, this is a new one, because it was completely dead.
Oh, you couldn't just, transfer your old data over?
You want to see this cool picture of my dad? That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, he do be standing.
Well, he's smoking a cigar that's on fire. He looks so cool.
He do be smoking something on fire.
Thanks, Landon. You're really a comedic mastermind.
That do look like Fortnite.
That do look like what?
You almost copied me is the funny thing.
What do you mean it do look like Fortnite?
There's some dude on TikTok that's like, that look like Fortnite.
What?
Or anything.
What are you talking about?
Some dude is like, that look like Fortnite, and it's not like anything.
Did they just jack the...
Wow, what a railgun.
This is just the Halo railgun. Well, actually, no, Halo's in Fortnite, isn't it?
Wouldn't surprise me. Actually, wait, is that Master Chief in Fortnite?
He is. Everyone's in Fortnite.
Is that the master plan at the end of Fortnite?
Halo railgun? Yeah, so this is...
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
It even has the symbol.
No, it doesn't. It's something else.
Oh.
I can't tell what it is. No.
Alright, we're talking about Fortnite, I guess, guys.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Do you like Fortnite?
No.
Did you ever like Fortnite?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Tell me about your Stockholm Syndrome.
You know, the fact that we mentioned Fortnite twice in a row is now going to become a recurring theme.
I don't think so. Stop if you don't bring it up, it doesn't exist.
Alright, I gotta mention some names real quick so that we keep consistency with podcasts.
Nope. Joe Rogan, Jamie, Glock. What am I missing?
What is it? What is it that I used to always bring up?
You brought up Glock.
Oh yeah, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yes.
Yes. Mike do look like Fortnite.
Mike do look like Fortnite.
Okay, there you go. Wait, isn't there a Walter? Oh wait, no.
No, there's a meme. It's a really good, high quality meme, but it's not.
Walter.
Could you imagine?
No, I can't. Actually, no, I can. It wouldn't even stand out.
No, it really wouldn't.
Because they have other adult characters too, though. So.
I mean, they have Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Who else?
They have.
Don't they have Walking Dead characters in the?
They have The Witcher.
The Witcher.
Yeah.
How is The Witcher in Fortnite? That's a very adult show, game, and book.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of characters that aren't in Fortnite.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Well, he was in Fortnite.
Yeah, but not as a skin.
I loved how...
Donald J. Trump.
Is he in Fortnite? That'd be
No.
hilarious. Could you imagine the president's back? That'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah, and then one of them be JFK.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go there, because I was going to go there.
And then he's driving a car down Tota Towers.
Well, he wasn't driving the car, he was in the back.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the CIA killed him.
Somebody shot him.
The bullet from that rifle wasn't the correct angle to do what it did.
Someone shot him.
Magic bullet theory.
Uh, asteroid theory. Wait.
Asteroids? What are you reading? Asteroid as
What? Oh,
large
it's
as
gone.
asteroid as large as 300 feet wide to fly in between Earth and the Moon this week.
Whoop whoop.
You think we got a big enough magnet we can like kill us all?
What's a magnet gonna drag an asteroid with?
Well, you think if it's a big enough magnet, there's gonna be some metal in the asteroid, right?
Oh no, I thought it was just made of rock.
Well, no, there's valuable minerals in asteroids. A
Oh.
lot of them contain valuable minerals. Because I mean, I remember seeing this. There's some old school weaponry that are made out of the remnants of like the material that was inside of asteroids. They weren't better, but they used it because like this is a space rock from the gods. You know what I'm saying?
From the gods. Who are these? Like ancient people?
I don't know. Not actual ancient people. I mean, people understood that the Earth wasn't flat for a long time before people actually
yeah.
think they did.
Yeah. So modern day people are actually stupider.
I mean, some of you are.
We're only pointing at you, audience.
Yes, you. I'm so smart.
I basically have a degree in Harvard.
You know, I'm so smart. I thought I lost my keys for my truck the other day, but they were just in the door.
They're gonna say they were in my pockets.
No, I mean that's not even stupid. That's just like it's morning. I'm tired. You know.
Wait, so you left it on the door that unlocked the truck?
Well, so okay, my truck doesn't have an electric door fob because it's old. So I undo the lock on the door. I open the door, not grabbing the keys, mind you, and then I close the door and then I put my hand in my pocket like, where's my keys? And for a brief moment I panicked, like, where are my keys? I lost my keys.
How did I unlock that door?
And I'm just like, wait a minute. Open the door, just reach, take it out, and get going. It's like, wow.
Would have been funny if you were just late to work because of that.
I go to work super early.
Oh, like how early?
Well, 30 minutes.
Oh, whoa.
Well,
Why?
I mean, I've always been taught on the principle of 15 minutes early to 15 minutes early. It looks good to get there early. Gives you a good start on your day.
Oh yeah, they say get there early. They don't mean 30 minutes early.
30 minutes early isn't that early.
Isn't that early?
Well, no.
Well, to me, it's quite early.
Well,
To be there early, it's like 10 minutes early.
No.
Or 5.
Well, for your job, what do you have to do before you get, like, actually working?
Like wash my hands and do like basic stuff.
Because my job, before I like actually get working, it takes like 20 minutes. Because I have things I need to do before I can actually start doing things.
Oh.
Like, I can't, I think I've already mentioned what I do now, right? So I work at a place where I handle money. And substantial sums of money.
Okay, you can just say it's a bank at this point.
Yes, it's a bank in Nebraska. And at this bank in Nebraska,
He's driving to another state for some reason.
I mean, the pay's all right.
Is it worth the gas
Yeah,
to take to get there?
it's about the experience. It's the journey. That's what they say, right?
You don't even make like positive income.
No,
You
you're
spend-
making negative income.
No, like after your full week, you just spend the same amount of money for gas
And,
as
like-
you do as your paycheck.
Well, you're making a net negative because you also have to maintenance your vehicle. But yeah, it takes like 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes. It takes a good few. It takes a good little while to get ready for work because you got to do everything. Got to make sure everything's in order before you get started. It's a whole thing. But also, it's good to make not a first impression, but it's good to make a good impression on people. And if someone ever says like, you don't work hard, you always be like, well, I've always gotten here early. I've always gotten here way earlier than you. Perhaps cut me some slack. That's my whole thing. That's also why I was able to leave early for lunch at the iron shop, because I got there 30 minutes early. That was kind of me paying that back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if anyone ever said anything, I can be like, look at my time card. I was here 30 minutes before you. It's a power move. And it only cost me 30 minutes. I think it's smart.
All right.
What's your excuse?
My excuse. I barely have time when I get home
I
to get
know.
to work. So.
I feel so bad for you. Especially with some of the hours you have to work, man. I'm sorry.
It's not that bad.
I'm sure you get used to it. I have very little time for doing things that I want to do. Honestly, I do enjoy doing this podcast. Do you enjoy it still?
No, it's awful. That's
Oh.
why I had depression at the beginning of this episode.
Are you depressed? I think I might be depressed.
No,
I think being depressed is really cool.
it's just not based.
It's a style.
All right. Stop being like edgy little.
No, I'm not actually edgy. Have you ever actually been depressed in your life?
No. No.
Because I mean, I have, and most people I know have. And then I got in a very interesting conversation with somebody about how he doesn't really think depression exists.
Who said
I'm
that?
not gonna tell you who, but this guy was trying to be like he wasn't arguing it. He was just asking like, does it really exist? Because I've never really felt depressed, is what he said. And I tried to explain it to him the best I could. And perhaps I'm explaining it wrong. Maybe I'm just sad sometimes.
Well, I mean, not everyone gets it anyway, so.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to describe depression because I don't know if I actually had depression. There's been moments where it's like really, I think it's different from being sad. That's a big thing people have got to realize.
Yep. That's what I've heard. Yeah, I can't really add that much to it.
I mean, fitness is the best way. I've always said this. I'm just going to throw it in there. If anyone who's listening to this is sad or down, fitness is the best freaking way to get a better outlook on life.
I think a pretty good thing is to go and touch grass. I think that's a pretty good step.
Yeah, stop playing Crusader Kings.
Hey. I'm not depressed, and look at me.
I'm looking at you, Landon. You look pretty depressed.
Oh, you could say my life is depressing, but I'm not. But I'm not depressed, so does that matter at the end? I'm not playing Crusader Kings right now. I'm playing God of War 2018 again.
There you go.
And Kingdom Come Deliverance. But I'm also gonna make them YouTube series. So, is it really wasting my life now?
You know what is? I've heard that argument before, where they'll say like playing video games is a waste.
It's not
No,
a waste.
it's not.
It's the same as any leisure.
Because I think that in the end, nothing you do is gonna matter anyway. So why not spend it doing something you enjoy?
Yeah.
Right? Is that crazy to say?
I mean, you spend your time watching TV. It doesn't matter.
I do.
No, I mean as an example of us talking
Yes.
to a straw man adult.
You stupid straw man! I'll light you on fire. That's a good segue. Have you ever lit a man on fire?
No. Why would I light a guy on fire?
All right, back to the topic at hand.
What was the topic?
I don't know. We were talking about depression and whatnot. This is a deep topic we haven't even written down.
Yeah, you know what? I think we can get rid of the original deep topic and just have that as our deep topic, honestly.
Yeah.
Depression is not epic.
You don't say. You don't freaking say.
Yeah.
And I feel like in the same way that the prison system is kind of developed in a certain way to keep people going back in, I think so is our mental health system in the United States. Like a mental institution is not a place that is there to rehabilitate you. It is a place that is to keep you from hurting yourself, which is good, right? But it also takes away every little thing you could ever enjoy in your life. Because you're in a small cell, which it is a cell, with a bunch of other psychos.
Yeah.
And there's no distinguishing from someone who just threatened to hurt themselves, someone who's like tried to do it, or someone who's threatened to hurt themselves and other. They're all in the same place. Like, is that healthy?
No, because all you're getting is negative feedback still being relayed onto you, except even more extreme since you're not within the love and care of your family.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix someone who's going through something. I can encourage, I can be there for them, but I don't know how to, like... What do you say to a person who's going through something?
Go to...
A therapist?
Go to a good therapist.
It's
probably.
hard, though, because they're expensive for one, and who has time for that?
Well, I mean, it is probably the better of the solutions, though. I mean, what else would you say?
I would say don't join a cult.
Well, that's a pretty good one.
Don't listen to Andrew Tate, because that's the same thing.
Don't listen to Ben Shapiro.
Less of a cult, but still kind of a cult.
Yeah, except he just spreads whatever his weird political ideology is.
He makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
He makes buku dollar.
Wow, using some of that Louisiana slang.
Yeah. Louisiana. Do we have any songs about Louisiana? Oh, House of the Rising Sun. Yes.
Oh yeah, one. You know one of the most famous.
There is.
Whoa!
If I sing it, is it copyrighted?
I don't know.
Is that how that works? Because this is a parody.
Maybe.
What about other people? Like when the White Buffalo covers "House of the Rising Sun," is he infringing on someone's copyright? Or?
No, it's just weird. YouTube is dumb with the copyright laws, and you know it.
That's stupid. I have the right to sing.
Oh yeah, but YouTube is stupid.
Okay.
No one's
Yeah.
defending YouTube. It's just that they don't want to have to deal with it.
Hopefully the new CEO will do good.
Yeah, he already made where you can't get demonetized for cursing.
Well, that's really convenient timing for our last episode.
I know where you started off the podcast. If this podcast even made money, we're making $0.99. That's actually 99 cents.
I was about to say, we're not making any sense. What are you talking about?
So that's actually less than that. We're making 0.00.
I mean, we're doing pretty good on Spotify though. We have pretty steady growth.
Yeah, guest for some reason is like our third, and it's about to beat Crab Quiz.
Listen, can y'all go back and watch Crab Quiz on YouTube, please? It'd make me feel better.
I think it was because of the crab being a low quality image.
Do you really think it has something to do with the crab being a low quality image?
Yes, because I've seen people upload really dumb thumbnails before, but their thumbnails aren't usually bad quality.
I didn't think it was that bad a quality.
It looks like a cursed meme.
Well, it is. It's crab.
Should have just posted the article.
What, the whole article?
Well, the title.
I mean, we could have done that.
I mean, what do you want to make this thumbnail?
Well, for YouTube, I think consistency is the way to go on YouTube, as we've seen.
Well, you say that,
Let me check.
but I don't know. I don't know how it works.
So,
Our old videos didn't grow ever after their first week.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, I would say we need to make it more enticing.
Well, how about I do a little bit of Photoshop?
This is most definitely, by the way, an off podcast topic.
I might leave this in here, though.
Oh, sure.
It's up to you.
But this is definitely an off podcast topic.
What if I clip out the on-air thing?
And just make a mic?
Well, and no. Clip out the whole on-air sign, and then, like, put it over another image.
I mean, you could.
I don't know how to do that.
Or you can just put a different image, but, like, crop it better. Your crab image is not very well cropped.
Just silence. That's what that meme says. If you couldn't read it.
Okay.
Which you can't, because I cropped it poorly.
Yeah, I mean, my thumbnail is not terrible. It's kind of hard to see. I realized that after I posted the video.
Because YouTube doesn't really show you what it's going to look like accurately.
Until the end, yeah, I know.
But
my next thumbnail is pretty bright, though, so it's pretty easy to see.
We're doing far better on Spotify than YouTube.
Yeah.
Which makes entire sense. Like, who's going to just leave this on their phone while doing something? Like, it's so much more convenient on Spotify.
Yeah, play BroadStrokes PC recommended.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you if you're doing that. Do you not know how to download Spotify? Are you watching us on Google.com?
It's literally free.
Yeah. Listen, Pandora isn't...
I'm sorry, I'm not spending money to have it on that place.
Want a break from the ads? You seen that meme?
It's like that on Spotify a lot too, but it's not that bad for me. Because it's only like that on music, so I listen to podcasts, but I don't have to suffer through all the ads.
If you experience the thing where you really like a song, but then like you like it too much, you listen to it too much,
and then what, it annoys
and then it doesn't annoy you, but it just kind of like it doesn't hit the same anymore.
No, but there was I always get into a phase where I like a song a lot. I'll listen to it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll never listen to it ever again.
Yep, that's kind of what I mean. There's this really decent song. I don't know if it's actually metal or not. It's called "Bury Me with My Guns On."
Okay.
And it sounds pretty cool, right? And I remember it because I listened to it a lot when I was younger. And then that's what happened. I listened to it too much, and then I started not liking it. So I just did the same thing, basically. I started listening to it again, and I listened to it too much, and now I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't... For me, like Metallica songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of them, they just don't have the same effect as they used to.
Listening to Enter Sandman for the first time was epic.
And now it's kind of just like, oh...
Oh, it's that song again? Okay, I guess. I mean, I'm not really mad, but...
It's kind of... It's not hatred, it's just indifference, because I've heard it so many times.
Yeah.
That's why I've moved on to Sodom. Or
Well, I've
Sodom.
moved on to literally nothing but whatever I find.
My YouTube music playlist is the most dumb, nonsensical thing. Like, one of them is just a political speech.
What? Of
My-
who?
I don't know. I might have deleted it. I hope it's still on here so I don't look like a liar.
It's like actually just some random politician.
So my angry music playlist.
You have a political speech on your angry music?
I think so. Because it makes me angry. I got a lot of stuff on here.
Just works out even more.
One of which is Ham Sandwich. And then the one above it is We'll Meet Again, which is not a metal song.
You know what? We should, if we do actually make a video together, we should do like Fiverr and stuff. I mean, you're just against spending money though, so I can't see us actually making those videos, but...
The only way I can listen to Metallica songs I've heard a whole bunch of times is if, and you might call this blasphemy, if they're doomer versions. You know what that is?
No.
Now hear me out. They slow it down, and they like turn the reverb up.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh. So is it like... So it's the same type of deal as a Nightcore, except different type
Kind
deal.
of, yes. And he sounds like Satan.
Wow. You're listening to devil music? Get out of here.
Is there an issue with that?
There's the home of Christ.
This?
Yeah.
It's not.
They gotta find the cross somewhere. Put it to your forehead.
That's a... You know, it's really unfortunate the Bible has sold the most copies of books.
Why is it
Well,
unfortunate?
because I think it'd be kind of funny if it was something not religious.
Not
Well,
funny.
what do you think the second most sold book is?
Probably
That's-
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm just joking. I don't know. Common sense.
Sold books. I remember one of the most sold ones selling for book dummies. Haha, that's funny. Okay, first one's going to be the Bible.
More than 10 million or 100 million.
Okay. Don is a Spanish epic novel by Miguel de...
It's a adventure fiction genre.
How do you say that? Don Quickstein?
No, it's a k sound.
Don Quickstein. Okay. The Hobbit.
Yeah. Oh wait, where's the Lord of the Rings? Normal.
Where's the Bible?
Where's just normal Lord of the Rings?
Okay, let's see.
I mean, you do also gotta remember, no one was buying the Bible for a long time.
Okay. According to the Guinness World Records, as of 1995, the Bible is the best-selling book of all time, with an estimated
baby.
5 billion copies sold and distributed.
That's more than followers
That's
by a lot.
yeah.
I mean, the followers is like 2 billion.
Well, because I'm sure there's a lot of followers that are kind of the same boat that I am. I believe that there might be a God, but I'm gonna be religious conveniently.
No, I'm pretty sure most people who say they're Christians usually just say that as it's mostly just part of the culture. Like, it's just become part of their society to just be a Christian.
Yeah, I mean, our president swears in the Bible, you know. I had to write a thing about that, like how even though we're a religious...
Secular.
Yeah, even though we're...
France has a different approach to secular.
That being...
Nothing about religion at all in public stuff.
I've never heard of A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, set in London, Paris before the French Revolution. Okay. Are we going to copyrighted by
The Little...
Charles Dickens? The Little Prince?
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? Yeah, I guessed it.
Yeah. And there were none. Not heard of that one.
Whoa!
What?
Look at his name.
Oh! Oh! That's, is a mystery novel written... That kind of took me aback a little bit. I didn't even see that. It was right there in red font.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the N-word.
Yeah, no other way to put it.
Dream of the Red Chamber and the Story of the Stone is a novel composed by Chow, or is it Chow or Cow?
Probably Chow
Chow Quinn.
Z. Keen. I don't
Yes, in the middle of the 18th century. One of the four greatest... whatever.
Or no, it was probably Sheen.
Oh my god, look at Harry Potter, bro.
What'd you expect?
Which was the final one?
J.K. Rowling is the Cursed Child. That's the newest one.
Cursed Child.
Hey,
Sure.
that one I read that one.
I want to see if I had to read any of these for school.
Probably not, because the school makes you read random books.
Well, no. What was that? Charlotte's Web? I did read that one.
I never read that one.
Really?
Nope.
Watership Down. I did read that one.
I did read Narnia.
Have you heard of Watership Down?
No.
It's a bunch of rabbits killing one another.
Wow.
It's supposed to be about
Cannibals.
like war. This is what I took away from it.
This is her nostalgia for book.
I knew To Kill a Mockingbird was going to be
Oh,
on here.
yeah.
It's freaking everywhere.
I mean, it's not a bad book.
The Tale of Peter Rabbit. No.
Well, I mean, I know what Peter Rabbit is.
The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I had that book when I was a kid.
God, I remember that book.
The Diary of Anne...
The Diarrhea.
I was going to say it, then I stopped to say it because I didn't want to get in trouble. Because you were going to say something. The Diary of Anne Frank. How to win and influence people.
Wow.
Isn't that dude getting like some trouble here recently? Who made that deal?
What, he's a con artist? Is that what happened?
Let's see.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say if you're true or, whatever.
What's his name?
Carnegie?
Yeah, I think he got in some trouble here recently. Or maybe not. I'm thinking of a different guy. Never
Recently, the dude who's dead.
Mind. He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, he has pictures in black and white. I'm assuming he's not alive anymore.
The Hunger Games. Yeah.
Oh, yep. Oh.
James and the Giant Peach, an awesome movie. Did you watch James and the Giant Peach? No? Really?
The Shack.
The Shack-o'-lantern.
Okay.
Mockingjay.
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Animal Farm.
Ooh, I never actually read that.
You will have to, I'm sure.
Nope.
Really?
We're reading 1984, but that's it.
Isn't that also made by George Orwell?
Yeah.
Did he just like dystopia?
Yeah, kind of. He's like, believe in whatever I believed in, because everyone else is wrong.
Let's see. We could talk about dystopias for a moment. I know it's off topic as anything else, but dystopias. Or
Yeah.
you know what? You want to get back on topic real fast?
What was our topic?
Let's see. We were talking about we already talked about OG.
Yeah, I wish I
History.
had the terrorists
Yes.
around me video still.
We mentioned Boris and how much you loved him.
Alright, let's talk about Amon.
Amon.
Yeah.
Amon's a lizard, right? He's a really cool lizard. He's a fat bearded dragon. That's about as much as you know. And for a brief moment in my life, I thought he was the coolest freaking thing ever.
No, he actually worshipped him. I saw him. He got down and he was like, had his hands together and started praying.
And Amon didn't care.
He was speaking in tongues.
Speaking in tongues at a lizard, yes. But the thing about bearded dragons, if any of you own one, is you'll know they don't really care about you back. They trust you as much as a lizard can trust a person.
It feed me.
Yeah, pretty much. But Amon, he was really cool. And I think you like Amon, right?
Yeah, he sit, he sleep.
Yeah, he's alright. He's never bit a person. He almost did one time when that person was like dancing around him when he was outside. You remember that?
Yes. But he gets freaked out outside.
Yes, because he's an indoor lizard, which is funny to say.
He's my indoor lizard.
He's my service animal. It's my emotional support lizard.
He helps blind people cross the road. It's just a lizard.
Just a lizard on a stick. Or on a string.
On a leash, you mean?
Yes.
Those,
I think
those
a leash
exist.
Yeah, I do have one actually. It gives him dragon wings. But he would never wear it because, like, he's Amon. Now, Amon...
Well, what's he gonna do? Take it off?
He could. At the time, we were all kind of living in the same area, so we could get together and play video games together. One of these games that you just might have heard of.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It may be one of the top selling games.
Yeah, it's called Minecraft, right? Minecraft on the PS4.
Yeah. This was before Caves and Cliffs, I believe.
Oh yeah, it is. It was.
Yeah.
Because I remember we tried to run the experimental mode and it broke everything.
Yeah.
That's why I made a copy of the world before we did it. So, Dominion and Amon, we started out playing it. It was Landon and I to begin with, I think, right?
It started off with me, you, and yours. Well, wait. It was two other people who were with you.
I don't remember who it was, but we had two other people with us. And we started out on the island. Landon went to do his own nonsense in the northwestern side of the map, I think.
I found a huge continent. Fun fact, no one wanted to come with me.
Nope. And we went east to a small island where we grew trees.
Yeah, they stayed on a pathetic little island. And then they convinced me to move. And there's some chest in that world where I was at that I had to abandon.
And we looked for them, too, because we built a museum in this world, which we'll get back to. After a bit, and this is before Lynn rendezvoused with us, we packed up everything from our little island and looked for a big continent. We found a continent on the opposite side of the world from Landon's, because screw Landon. And on this continent, we eventually found a village. We built up small walls of spruce, what are they called? Fence.
Yeah.
And then from there, eventually we made giant cobblestone walls, but that took time. And the first building that we actually built there was the Church of Ammon, because the world's name was the Dominion of Ammon. The Church of Ammon looks like a nod from Command & Conquer building, which you probably don't know what it is, but very red and black. That's our style of choice.
And then eventually adopted the American flag.
We'll get to that. I don't know why I did that. I was
know.
feeling patriotic before boot camp, I guess. And we built this whole place up, and it was, I think, our best Minecraft world we've ever done.
Well, because we actually beat the game.
Yeah, we did. And it was my first time beating Minecraft.
Legitimately.
Yeah, we used no cheats.
We over-prepared for that
Oh,
fight.
yeah, man. We were so prepared.
It was, like, easy sauce.
But we built up this place. Landon built a weird, like, mountain door base. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, the thing I gave up on.
Yeah, and then we made we made a phallus
You
inside.
you skipped out on the better building I made before that.
Oh, yeah, Landon had built... So we built our castle, right? Which, its main building was the church. Then Landon had a small little... I guess it would be a castle, wouldn't it? It'd be like
a castle on a hill.
Yes, a keep.
Yeah.
And he had a church inside it. He watched a YouTube video. It looked really nice, though.
Yeah.
But he didn't know how to terraform. There was like a 30 block just increase in elevation to the actual foundation.
I built it on a plateau. I don't know if you believe me.
Well, you made the plateau as you went along. Is what it looked like.
It says the person built a giant tunnel into my one chunk big hole.
That's how we first met. Well, we didn't meet through the giant. No.
Yeah, we first met each other through Minecraft.
Through Minecraft, that we were playing split screen. We were role playing, of course. But we built a giant tunnel, and because I thought his base was super far away because we had a big forest in the way, so I thought it was like really far away. So I was like, okay, this will be easy tunnel. Actually, it's like, what do you think, 500 blocks away? But because of PS4, when you're playing with multiple people, you have turned your render distance down super far.
Like, how much chunks did you load?
I think it was like barely any.
Like 4 or 6?
It was something like that. It was ridiculously low.
I usually play on 16.
On the PS5, I can run like whatever. It runs fine.
Really?
Yeah, PS5 I can run whatever.
I could probably run more chunks. It's just that, on Java, it runs bad after 16 chunks.
Really?
Yeah, no matter what.
I have 2 slides I can turn on that thing. One's like chunk render distance, and the other's like chunk...
Shadow render?
No, not shadow. It's chunk... It's like where mobs will still do things.
Yeah. Entity or something?
Entity, yes. And you could turn it up all the way, and I've tried it, and it works.
Yeah, so. I mean, I could, but it just likes the game too much. That's unnecessary.
It's crazy how much power Minecraft takes to run on high settings.
Java is hard to run, actually, which is kind of sad.
And it's just weird. Block game.
My old computer couldn't even run Minecraft. Now isn't that sad?
Mine could, kind of. As you will see if you watch my videos.
Yeah, he's actually advertising Dominion stuff 4444 content.
Yes, which was named after this world. So let's get back on topic. On this world, I built tons of things, man. We built so much.
Mini farms and not normal farms.
No, I built an iron farm. I even built a gold farm. It's the only time I've ever built one. This is, again, before Caves and Cliffs, so that gives you an idea of like which ones we're using and building. And I couldn't find the fortress for the longest time in this world, so I had a brilliant idea.
Make a copy.
Yeah, I made a copy of the world, put it in creative, and found it. And then just told him to it.
I mean, that would have taken forever if you didn't do that.
It ended up being like 1,000 blocks away, so I'm not mad.
And then what, you built a straight pathway
Yep.
to it?
I did.
I feel like I went to the Nether with you guys, but I barely actually wanted to do that.
Yeah, because the Nether sucks.
You don't say.
But was I the only one for the Netherite?
Originally, and everyone had netherite at the end.
Everyone did?
Yep.
Cool. We had a huge village from that villager I mentioned. We converted it all to like villager trading. Never cured any of them, but just did hero of the village, you know.
Yeah.
And my main selling thing to them was the iron from my iron farm and sugarcane.
So stuff you had plentiful
Yeah, because I had
resources of.
you remember that sugarcane farm, man? I think it was crazy.
Yeah.
From that, we got our netherite gear eventually, and we, like Landon said, we completely overprepared for the dragon. We went in there, no one died, no one even got close to dying.
This man got so scared of the fight.
I wasn't scared. It's called
Okay.
preparation.
Yeah, we were like, well, maybe we should,
Well, all right, if you know that you're gonna raid, let's say real life, if you're gonna raid someone's house, are you not gonna take every precaution?
Okay, but it's a virtual game.
You're right. You're right. Because I didn't know how bad the dragon was. I thought it was hard. Also, could you imagine trying to like a bucket clutch on 4 screen Minecraft? Like, there's no way.
There was only 3 people.
Who was missing? We were missing somebody?
Nobody.
Oh.
We only ever actually had 3 consistent players.
Yeah, we had one person built a house that I just deleted, but I left their chest floating.
Oh yeah. Our guest.
Oh, Braden?
Yeah, he played once.
Oh yeah, he went across the river, built a little house.
No, you're giving him too much credit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I built the house.
That's kind of like the Forgotten Castle. Because it's not even a bad castle, it's just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I told him you can keep it, and he never played on the world.
Which, once again, I thought was super far away, but on my PS5, I've turned up the render distance so I can just see across the river where it is. So it's kind of a bit awkward.
Yeah.
But we had flags in this world. I had my red and black thing. Landon, what was your flag? It was like blue, kind of like a star.
Oh, it was a Crusader one originally.
Okay.
But then I don't even know what then. Then there was an accidental Confederate flag.
Yeah. Which, it was definitely an accident. It's very unfortunate that it came to that way.
Yeah, we're not rebels.
No. And it wasn't even the true Confederate flag, it was the battle flag. So I think it's okay.
Okay, but it's still a Confederate flag.
And I gave Landon a diamond block because I thought he was poor.
Wow, that's like a spit in the face.
Well, is it not nice?
Yeah, but it's a disrespectful, nice thing.
No, it'd be like if you asked for chewing gum because you're poor and then I spit gum in your face. Like, you got the gum.
Yeah,
right?
but that's a literal spit in the face.
Yeah. But you got the gum, right? You got what you asked for. Am I wrong?
I mean, if I'm homeless, I'm just grabbing that immediately.
You're like, take it out of just take my tongue out with the two, yeah.
Here's a good question. Would you live under an underpass?
If I were homeless, I feel like that'd be a decent option.
What is the ideal homeless living spot besides a homeless shelter?
Well, apparently they aren't very ideal. Apparently there's a lot of thievery and just a lot of bad things.
What are you stealing? Their rags?
No, they're stealing from one another.
Oh.
Because it's like a big communal living place, and they're all just stealing from one another. It's like prison. Again, our country isn't very good at taking care of people in need.
What's the ideal homeless living spot?
Probably a place that isn't too cold and not too hot. So somewhere in the central part of the States. Next to a river. Because honestly, I think that...
You can take a bath. Free bath right there.
What I was thinking is just live in the woods and just spearfish.
Oh, well, I mean, you might as well just build a house at that point.
Yeah, I mean, then you're not homeless.
Until the government finds out that you built a house and they're kind of like, oh, tax.
I don't think they would ever find it. If you got rural enough, it would be years until anybody found out. There was this one dude who ran away from his house at 16. Have you heard of this guy?
No.
I forget his name, but he basically just went around the country, like, just stealing things. And he lived, I think, like 20 years on the run. He ended his, like, thievery by stealing a plane and then flying to the Bahamas. Isn't that awesome? Let's make a movie out of it.
It's a weird story.
Yeah, he was on the FBI's Most Wanted for a little while. Phil Air.
Yeah, that's weird, I guess. I mean, I honestly have no words. Oh yeah, what emblem do you guys want it to be? We're probably already gonna have it changed by the time this comes out. So
Will we?
I mean, this guy is picky, like extremely picky about a stupid little emblem.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah. I said, why don't we just make it a doge or something?
How to survive when you run away? WikiHow?
Oh yeah, you can trust that.
Okay, let's see. Steps. Think practical and short term. If you have to run away from home, you will likely have limited resources available in the form of money, food, and shelter. However, it is important you are safe and healthy. So don't run away.
Well, what if you're in an abusive...
That's what happened to this guy, actually. His father did, like, cocaine and, like, beat him. Or, like, no, not cocaine, meth.
Oh my God, Breaking Bad reference.
Yes, yes. Think safety first. When you run away, you are in your own world, and the world has potential. All right, how about this? Before you become homeless, get a gun. Now you rule the homeless people.
Now you can just get a 100% discount at any store.
Well, if you live under the overpass with like other people, you are now their king. You have a Glock.
Now you can have an uprising of the homeless.
Use them as shields.
And then overthrow the government and have a homeless society.
Who's reading this seriously?
Like you could be like the Roach King from Fallout 3. The roaches are your homeless allies, and then you're the dude with a minigun.
Wait, well, you gotta repeat all that. What did you just say?
The Roach King from Fallout 3.
Oh, the Roach King? Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
Some like dude who like lives in like the middle of nowhere in like a trash throne. He has a minigun. Just controls all the roaches.
King of the rat. King of the roach. I mean, why does WikiHow have an article as to how to survive when running away?
I don't know. There's almost like it's a WikiHow about anything.
Okay, how to... And then here's the counter one, actually. This is like a UAV versus a counter UAV. How to find a teenage runaway. This is for the parent, the meth head to watch.
Stop.
Oh, here's the one.
meth.
How to run away and live in the woods.
Wow, this one is pertaining to you.
It
only.
is, isn't it? He had a bucket hat. All this is just me.
Do you love bucket hats?
I always steal...
Steal?
Well, I steal your and my sister's bucket hat.
Your? I don't own one.
You have a sister. I said your
Oh.
and my sister's
Well,
bucket
you
hat.
should... You made it sound like you meant... You said I. I would never wear such a hat.
Why?
Because I think flat caps look cooler.
Okay. What is wrong with his wrist?
We need to bring back veils and hats into fashion, boys. Not that men are wearing veils. I didn't mean that part.
How can I... These are actual questions on the
How
wiki
can I
now.
run away with the dog?
A dog can be useful for protection from animals in the woods, but be prepared to feed it, clean it, and shelter it. These people are... 282 people have found this helpful?
I mean, you could also just keep the dog as a meal. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm not going to comment on anything that you just said for obvious reasons.
Apparently, dog tastes like pork or
I
something.
want to try it. Would you try it?
I mean, maybe I was desperate enough.
Not if I was... I mean, I hear it's actually really good.
If it tastes like pork, then probably not.
I mean...
I'm not a big fan of pork.
Okay, well, I think I'd just try it to say it's unique and I want to have it.
Wow, what an exotic meal.
Well, it's
My
not...
chihuahua.
The sausage dog.
I want a chihuahua taco.
I mean, okay, so I think you have two options if you try to run away. I think you either go, like, full rural, be away from everybody, and just kind of fish and hope you don't run into a bear and get killed. Because you gotta think, no one's coming to help you.
Yeah, so also, like, know how to actually survive.
That's my biggest complaint with a bunch of these prepper dudes. Have you ever, like, watched any prepper stuff?
No.
Because the majority of them are just like, I have all these guns and I'm going to shoot my way through the apocalypse. That's completely wrong.
Okay, so how are you gonna hunt? I'll just take everyone else's stuff, duh.
Well, I agree with that idea of it, right?
I'm just a raider.
But you can't be a good raider if you're like 400 pounds. Genuinely. Like, okay, you have more guns than I do. That's really cool. But can you run or even walk with your rucksack? No.
Womp womp.
You can have all the ammo in the world, but you know what? I have a tourniquet. So when you shoot me, I'm still good. And you know what? I'm going to shoot you a whole lot better.
Yeah, but they got natural armor.
Well, natural armor doesn't mean jack to FMJ.
You know, they're gonna say, you can't hurt me, Jack.
What?
Nanomachines.
Oh, nanomachines, son. But like I was saying, I think you got two options. Go full rural. Hopefully you get a gun before you become homeless, though, because just in case a bear...
Well, if you're running away from your family, I don't think they're gonna...
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure his meth head dad, when he passed out one day, you could sneak his gun. Right?
Yeah.
Even if you don't know how to use it, it's a good tool.
If this guy doesn't sell his own gun
For more meth. And then I think the other option is, like, find an abandoned building in a city.
Be a squatter? Wow,
Yeah.
that's based.
Well, I think once you, let's say also, hopefully you find a gun or something, you room clear the whole building, And then you have a big building.
I don't know what you're doing there, because then the government would probably be like, oh, this is suspicious.
Well, if you can get a tarp when it's nighttime, especially like here where we live in New Orleans, you can find like an abandoned tower, because there's tons of them in New Orleans ever since Katrina. Set up a tarp on the roof, collect rainwater. There's your water sorted out, and all you have to do is find food, which you could beg in New Orleans, I think.
Please, brother. Spare me.
A Mentat. No, that's for Fallout, sorry. Tic Tac.
Goes to a church drive only for their meal.
I mean, yeah, if you begged outside of a church, you'd be rolling in it, right?
Please, for Lord Jesus Christ. He would have wanted this. They said I have my own kingdom.
I like how this warning is here at the end for they get sued. Let me read this real fast. Or you want to read this? Because it's kind of funny.
No, you go ahead.
If you try to live in the woods on your own, there's a good chance you'll die. There is always a better option than trying to live in the woods by yourself. This information is only provided as a last choice emergency measure. You should only leave home if you are in danger. I mean, if a person really wants to help you, they will call the police. I mean, yeah, I don't think WikiHow is the best place to go for survival information.
Yeah, how to fight off a bear. WikiHow.
Let's see, WikiHow.
This is not an actual topic we had in mind.
No, but this is kind of funny. I like WikiHow. How to draw a
teddy bear.
Hair for a teddy bear. How to clean a teddy bear. How to crochet a teddy bear. That's kind of cute, actually. How to survive a bear attack. Make lots of noise. Well, this is only... So, have you ever heard the little thing for bears? If it's brown, lay it down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, say goodnight.
Well, what if you just grab bear spray or a firearm?
So, bear spray, I saw a video, because I want to see how effective, because I got some when I was up in Alaska. I want to see how effective it was. I saw a compilation of people getting, like, mauled while having bear spray. So I was like, yeah, that doesn't seem very helpful.
Well, maybe they got some knockoff little Chinese...
No, it would, one of them, the one where the dude got, like, swatted off a mountainside, it was literally the same brand I had.
Oh.
It's like, well, that's neat. I wish that I could buy a handgun being 18, but I can't. I could buy this full-length rifle, though.
Okay. Why don't you just get a sword?
That would be... Could you imagine... Listen, if I won that fight, bro, I would be legendary.
You'd be like a new quest giver. Fetch me 10 bear pelts.
What do you think would be the best sword to use against a bear?
I don't know. Probably just a long sword.
I would say a claymore.
So a long sword?
Yeah, I think if you were posted... You can't see this podcast, listeners. But I feel like if you put the stance like this, almost held it like a spear, and because it was running at you, right? Yeah. And then when it got close, jousted up into its gut or like throat or something, that's your best bet. Because I don't think a long strike like that's going to do much.
And you can thrust it, though.
Yeah, you can thrust it. I think a spear would be better against a bear.
Well, then get a pole arm.
Yeah, how did... Or a halberd.
It's a pole arm.
It's a pole arm?
Yes.
How did ancient people fight against wild animals?
Probably with
Spears?
a bow.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like... Okay, yeah, that's fair. Let's get back to
how else would they fight? A sword that they carried on them?
I would say just spears.
Talk to the bear.
Wait, what? Sing, shout, or start chatting away to show them that you're human.
Hello, I'm a person.
Look at this bear. He's like, bro, I'm gonna kill you.
He's probably like, what are you doing, you idiot?
A bear's normal prey isn't gonna make human noises, so start speaking human will signal that you aren't food. You think if I like started like using my metal screamo voice at the bear, he'd flee in terror or kill me?
I mean, what's the chances that a bear's gonna go track you down anyway, unless you're in its territory?
So most of the time, brown bears they're pretty chill, but if they have a baby with them, they're still gonna go aggro.
Well, because they might think you're gonna hurt their baby.
This is what This is from my limited understanding, because like I said, I watched a few videos when I was up in Alaska, like how to not get murdered.
Was a polar bear that big of a concern where you were at?
Yeah. Well, not where I was. There was one sighted. And whenever they get sighted up there, we get like alerts on our phones. Seriously, because they don't mess around.
Is it like a tornado?
Not an EAS alarm. They're not that big of a deal. But they send out an alert like polar bear spotted, and then they'll dispatch people with like they're called bear guns, I think. which are like regular guns, but they have like they don't want to kill the bear.
So it scares them away.
They shoot like fireworks out of this shotgun shell.
So it's loud and
Yeah.
they want to not be there.
But so I think what I would probably do if I had the choice, I would have the first 2 loaded as this bear crackle scare away shot, and the rest is slugs.
So you're gonna scare him first, and then you'll shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot 2 scare ones, and if he isn't scared and runs at me,
Oh, I thought
then I'm gonna pump him full of lead, and he's gonna die.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like, oh yeah, he's running away. Time to take my shot.
Make yourself look bigger than you are. T-pose on him.
I mean,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Pick up small children. Use as bait.
And then throw her, and then run away.
The bear may think kids are prey. They are.
Yeah,
the bear.
Yeah, to them. Stand your ground.
If a bear charges at you, once again, depends on the bear.
Yeah, because sometimes it'll just attack you.
A lot brown bears, if they aren't with their cub, will often do like false charges to see what you do. Use bear spray if you have it. Use a gun. Genuinely, like when I sent you this picture when I was climbing that mountain up there. I didn't have anything but my bear spray on me, so I was like, I'm gonna get killed. But every every hiker I saw had a Glock on them. Every single one.
Okay, well, if you hypothetically don't bring a gun on your camping trip,
If you don't,
and don't say your solution is just buy one.
No, I really think that if you go camping in Alaska and don't have a gun, that's really stupid.
This is a very specific scenario.
Yeah,
Not
well,
everyone is gonna want to go to Alaska.
I agree, but you just offered a very specific scenario. If you're camping in Alaska,
That's not my scenario.
you said just camping.
Yeah. In general.
I think that you would be right.
Chicken with rice.
I think you would be. I think it is very wise to bring a weapon while camping. Because if someone. 2 things. Wildlife, be aware of your surroundings. And 2, if you were going to get murdered, where would it be?
I guess.
Probably New Orleans.
Why are you camping in New Orleans, dude?
Well, back to the homeless squatter guy. Play dead if you're attacked by a brown-sized grizzly. I love these imagery. Fight back if you're attacked by a black bear. And then they don't even mention the white or the polar bear.
Yeah, because at that point it's like, yeah, don't even try, buddy. At that point, I'd hope that you have like a truck as a getaway.
Actually, we feel like a bit of time this time. I think this was a pretty good episode, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we did mostly talk about our stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think our whole gimmick is that we get off the topic.
Yeah, these we're starting to get into form now.
I actually saw a dude when I was climbing that trail with a full-length rifle. That's what I should have done. And I actually am like, oh, I said nice gun too. It's like, oh yeah, thanks man, this is my bear gun.
Yeah, when I go camping in Alaska, I'm gonna role play as a medieval adventurer.
Listen,
my cloak and then get my sword.
If you kill a bear with a melee weapon, I will. You're cool. All right, you should get a tattoo.
This was the victim, or no, take its skin as my new fur coat.
Just take its skin as your skin. You are now the bear. No. I actually was curious about that. Actually, no, I remember seeing that. If a bear, or I think it's if a moose charges you and tries to kill you, and you shoot it, because that happens a lot. Like my dad's dog almost got killed the other day.
By a moose?
Yeah, the moose tried to step on his face.
They're kind of like...
They're stupid, because their brains are super small.
It's not even that they're stupid, it's just that they're just mean. They're just mean for no reason.
But moose are incredibly dumb. Like, they're really stupid creatures. They have very small walnut brains.
Is this just you saying stuff?
No, this is genuine. They have very small brains. That's why it takes a pretty good shot to kill them, because their skulls are heckin' thick and their brains are small. Seriously. Give me a second. They don't have a big brain. Proportionally. That's a moose brain. That's not very big, is it? It's pretty small. I don't know why this person's holding an intact moose brain. Let's see, is there a diagram? Yeah, this dog that I'm talking about is about he's I think 8 months old now and he's 70 pounds.
Oh.
He's a big dog, and this thing got terrified of this dude. There's not very many good moose diagrams. See, all right, there you go for shooting. That's this target you're shooting for if you want to hit their brain. But as a deer, you want to shoot behind the front leg. If you're at the side. You said go up. Did you see one?
Yeah, go left slightly. That. Maybe you zoom in. Oh, never mind.
Crap.
Now we're just looking at brain. Or if this was crab, but really bass boosted.
Do you like the crab bass boost?
No.
That's how small their brain is proportionally. That's a small brain, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're just mean anyway. Though.
They are. They don't have the mental capacity to be nice. They're just angry. They're also really good swimmers, if you didn't know.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not swimming away from a moose.
No, I not that they would kill you first in the Alaskan water.
They'd probably drown you, to be honest.
There were so many cool wildlife up in Alaska, though. I saw so many moose.
You saw a monkey.
No. I never saw a single bear, though. Except for in a zoo. That doesn't really count. But I saw tons of orcas.
Bear
yeah. He's like, I am the wrong place. I saw an orca. I saw 18 orcas. Because we went on a little whale spotting thing.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it's about time we end this.
Yeah.
Well, folks, Landon did the intro this time, so I think I'll do the outro. Let us know what we should make our new podcast image cover thing.
We probably would change it before, so, if you want our new change to be changed that badly.
Yes, if you hate it that much.
Let's be honest, we're not going to get any response to a new image till next year.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if one of you actually learn how to, press the enter comment button and type something, maybe you're just confused.
Yeah, well, also, we don't get that many views on YouTube anyway.
Yeah. Crab quiz.
Why? That video did so well on Spotify and it did so horrible on YouTube.
What is wrong with you people?
And the funny thing is episode 1, our best video on YouTube is horrible on Spotify. It has the least views.
I don't know.
It's an anomaly.
Anomaly, yeah. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Anything to say, Len?
See ya.
Adios.